Imagine winning $1 billion overnight. Sounds perfect, right? But when Cheng Saifan won Oregon's $1.3 billion Powerball in 2024, the reality was far from the fantasy. From logistics to taxes, public attention, and secret rules, a jackpot of this size is a life-changing puzzle. So what really happened after you win a $1 billion lottery? You will be shocked. Let's look at behind-the-scenes logistics. First, state lotteries don't have billions sitting in vaults. Funds are pooled across states. When Cheng Saifan won the $1.3 billion Powerball jackpot in Oregon, many people assumed the lottery already had the money lined up, ready to hand over. In reality, there was never $1 billion sitting in one place. State lotteries don't keep massive cash reserves like a bank vault in a movie. Powerball works by pooling money from ticket sales across multiple states over time, long before a winner exists. Once Saifan's ticket hit, the payout had to be coordinated through that entire system, which is why payment doesn't happen overnight. Even though he claimed his prize quickly, the financial machinery behind the scenes was still moving carefully and methodically. The jackpot number was a calculated projection, not a stack of cash waiting to be collected. And once that reality sets in, the rest of the process starts to make a lot more sense. Second, coordinating payments takes weeks, sometimes longer. After Cheng Saifan claimed his winning ticket, many people expected the money to move instantly. But even for a historic $1.3 billion jackpot, the payment process is anything but fast. Coordinating a payout of that size means multiple state lotteries, banks, and federal systems all have to work in sync. Every dollar is tracked, verified, and cleared to make sure nothing is misrouted or disputed later. This isn't just about sending money, it's about protecting the system from errors, fraud, or legal challenges. Background checks, ticket verification, and tax calculations all happen before a single wire transfer is approved. That's why weeks can pass between claiming the prize and seeing the funds. The delay isn't a problem, it's a safeguard. And while all of this is happening quietly, the public's attention shifts somewhere unexpected. Third, media attention shifts instantly to the store that sold the ticket, not the winner. In the hours after Cheng Saifan's numbers were confirmed, the media wasn't camped outside his door. Instead, cameras rushed to the small Oregon store that sold the winning ticket. That's how these jackpots usually play out. Retailers become the first public face of the win, long before the winner is ready to step forward. Reporters interview clerks, film the lottery terminal, and turn an ordinary shop into a temporary landmark. For many winners, this is intentional breathing room. While the world obsesses over the store, the actual winner gets time to secure legal help, plan their next move, and stay out of the spotlight. The store becomes the symbol of the win, while the person holding the ticket stays protected behind the scenes. But that sudden attention doesn't stop there. It transforms the business overnight. Fourth, retail bonuses turn small stores into overnight tourist attractions. After Cheng Saifan's win, the little Oregon store that sold the ticket suddenly became a magnet for attention. Retailers often receive bonuses when they sell a winning ticket, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars, and in small communities, that alone can make headlines. But beyond the cash, these stores see a flood of visitors, reporters, and lottery enthusiasts eager to glimpse the lucky spot. Overnight, a quiet convenience store can feel like a tourist attraction, with people lining up to buy tickets in hopes of sharing a sliver of the magic. For employees, this is a whirlwind of excitement and stress as they handle more customers than ever before. What started as a simple transaction turns into a public spectacle, highlighting how the jackpot impacts more than just the winner. And behind all this chaos, the winner's identity remains carefully protected. Fifth, winner identity delays are often strategic, not accidental. Even after Cheng Saifan claimed his ticket, the public didn't immediately learn his identity. Delays like this aren't accidents, they're strategic. Lottery officials often hold off on revealing winners to give them time to secure legal advice, plan finances, and protect themselves from unwanted attention or potential scams. In Saifan's case, this buffer allowed him to navigate the first wave of media frenzy, set up his press conference, and make decisions with his family and advisors without chaos. The delay also helps prevent fraud or impersonation attempts, ensuring the prize goes to the rightful winner. While the world speculates, the real story unfolds quietly behind the scenes. And once the winner finally steps into the spotlight, the narrative only gets more surprising. What are the claiming process and payment? First, winners must choose between lump sum and annuity, each with hidden trade-offs. When a jackpot winner steps forward, the first major decision is lump sum or annuity. An annuity spreads payments over 30 years, while a lump sum gives immediate access minus taxes. Cheng Saifan chose the lump sum, receiving about $422 million after taxes, which he split with his wife and friend. This option offered control, investment flexibility, and immediate use, but also huge responsibility. The decision isn't just financial, it shapes lifestyle, planning, and how winners handle sudden wealth. Picking the wrong option can change everything. Second, annuity payments grow yearly, but lump sums dominate due to control and flexibility. Most winners, including Cheng Saifan, choose the lump sum for control and immediate access. It lets them divide money, invest aggressively, pay debts, or make purchases without waiting decades. Annuities grow over time, but the lump sum offers freedom despite being smaller and taxed up front. This choice shapes a winner's entire post-jackpot life, giving power over timing, strategy, and distribution. And before they can even enjoy it, another challenge appears. Third, taxes hit immediately before the winner ever sees the money. One harsh truth for jackpot winners is taxes hit instantly. Federal and state authorities deduct their share from the lump sum or first annuity, shrinking headline prizes dramatically. Cheng Saifan's $1.3 billion win dropped to about $422 million after taxes, which many are shocked, expecting the full amount. Understanding taxes is crucial because it shapes spending, investing, and giving. Winning is just the beginning. Financial management starts the moment the ticket is claimed, and every decision after depends on knowing the true value of the prize in hand. Fourth, physical tickets are everything. Lose it and the money is gone. No matter the jackpot, the actual ticket is irreplaceable. Losing it means losing the prize. Winners like Cheng Saifan must sign their ticket immediately to prove ownership. Lottery officials won't honor copies or photos. Oregon alone had $8 million in unclaimed prizes in 2024-2025. Protecting the ticket is critical. Store it safely and limit who sees it. The paper in your hand holds the fortune, and losing it can erase years of anticipation. Once secured, the final step ensures the money actually reaches the winner. Fifth, wire transfers replace giant checks for security reasons. The era of flashy novelty checks is over. For massive jackpots like Cheng Saifan's, lotteries use secure wire transfers to deliver funds safely, protecting both the winner and the system from theft or fraud. Banks and advisors manage the process to ensure every dollar lands correctly. While less dramatic than a televised check, wire transfers guarantee the prize is accessible, legal, and fully accounted for. With the money finally in place, the real challenge begins: navigating the life-changing consequences that come with suddenly holding hundreds of millions. Let's look at advice for winners. First, get professional help immediately. One of the most crucial steps for any jackpot winner is realizing that lottery officials cannot provide financial or legal guidance. Winning a fortune like Cheng Saifan's $1.3 billion Powerball requires more than excitement. It demands careful planning. That's why hiring professional advisors, including attorneys and financial planners, is essential. These experts don't just offer advice, they act as shields, helping winners navigate tax laws, investment strategies, and security concerns while protecting them from scams and bad decisions. Many winners fail because they move too quickly or trust the wrong people, making impulsive purchases or handing over control to strangers. The reality of lottery life is that even the ticket itself is fragile. Stories of unclaimed prizes, millions left behind simply because tickets were lost or forgotten, highlight how easy it is to let fortune slip through your fingers. Even after winning, careful management of both the ticket and the fortune is critical. Securing trusted advisors, protecting the ticket, and planning every move ensures the jackpot doesn't become a nightmare. So what are the new lottery rules? Let's look at new Oregon rules. First, Oregon quietly changes how winners are handled. The state updated its procedures to give winners more privacy and control. What used to be a very public process where names, photos, and interviews were almost automatic can now be adjusted to protect winners' identities. This shift is subtle but changes the entire dynamic of claiming a big jackpot. And that leads directly to a major new rule that surprises almost everyone. Second, as of late September 2025, anonymity becomes the default. Now, winners no longer have to reveal their identities unless they choose to. This means the media frenzy and public attention that used to follow every jackpot winner can be avoided entirely. It's a complete reversal from past practice, giving winners a rare layer of protection in a world where news travels fast. But even with anonymity, there are new restrictions on how tickets can be purchased. Third, winners can now stay hidden unless they choose otherwise. This rule puts control firmly in the hands of the winner. If they want privacy, they can avoid interviews, photo walks, and public appearances entirely. The lottery respects that choice, making it possible for someone to claim a life-changing prize without becoming a public spectacle. However, protecting privacy isn't the only change. Ticket access has also been tightened. Fourth, Courier app restrictions tightened to stop out-of-state ticket buying. Oregon now requires lottery courier apps to block purchases from outside the state. This prevents people from using third-party services to buy tickets remotely, ensuring only residents or physically present players can participate. It's a big change for digital convenience, but it also keeps the jackpot strictly local. And to enforce this, another technological shift reshapes how players access lottery games. Fifth, geofencing reshapes how people access lottery games. With new geofencing rules, lottery apps and online purchases are now tied to a player's physical location. If you're outside Oregon, the app simply won't let you buy a ticket. This ensures compliance with state law, limits fraud, and keeps jackpots tied to actual in-state players. In conclusion, winning a billion-dollar jackpot isn't instant luxury. It's taxes, rules, and careful planning. Big cities don't win more. Quick picks are just as good as self-chosen numbers, and buying multiple tickets won't beat the odds. The real story lies in how winners navigate anonymity, manage their funds, and handle the sudden life change. If you found this fascinating, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss our next video. Also share this video with your friends who dream of hitting it big. What would you do first if you suddenly won $1 billion?